Should probably shut that door, huh? Oh, nobody loves me. It's actually a nice day today. It rained this morning. Still nobody loves me. Do. Still nobody loves me? Ah, somebody loves me. There's one person in here. Two persons in here. Three persons in here. My regulars, good morning. Still morning yet. Bit of a late start today. I'm doing some work here on this corn planter. I'll wait till people get in here before I really get into it. Well, hello everyone. H Turbo. We all love you. Oh yeah, I know. A little soggy outside. Actually, not too bad. It rained a little bit, but your other video just posted. Now alive. Well, yeah, I just posted it, and then I decided I would interrupt the life with a live stream. You know how that goes, right? Don't love you, but I can stand you. Well, Jack, I guess the feeling is mutual. I allow you to actually comment on my channel, so I guess I can stand you. Is Teresa still in the bad books? No. She actually got up yesterday morning. We had a little bit of a short conversation. Saw that I posted that video of her in the mud and then left. I haven't seen her since. So I did notice that her passport was gone, but that's okay. She'll come back. She usually does when she's mad at me. But she has been gone now, probably 12, 14 hours. Whatever. You know how it goes. I've been around the block with women, a few times. They get over it. But the passport is gone. It's kept in an area that I frequent pretty much every single day. But I don't know if she took off with it or what. But I have William. That's one indication that she'll be back. Squeeze that wife and tell her you love her. Well, when she gets back, maybe. 38 and use your info to post. Oh, okay. Well, there's lots of things. Good morning. It's April Fool's Day in America. Yes, it is. That it is. I think it's April Fool's Day just about everywhere, isn't it? Maybe I'm the fool on this one. The Shrek and Donkey, it was. Come on. I was not angry when I said that. I just over-exaggerated, and people get upset about that stuff. And April Fool's, Teresa did not leave. She's here. She thought it was funny. She was there with me as I was editing that video, and she laughed the whole time. So, is Trump going to get arrested? The Secret Service will not allow him to be arrested. They are there to protect him. This is a bogus bunch of horse shit, but we're not going to talk politics today because, quite honestly, it frustrates me. And, the less I say about it, the better off we are. I've been shadow banned on every social media outlet when I did start talking about Donald Trump, and it's very hard to progress on YouTube and other places because of that. You hated your downforce springs? I don't know. I got to go meet up with you, Mr. Eastern Shore Farmer. We have a couple of things that I need to purchase from you. Here she comes. See, she's back. I can hear her singing. Don't say anything.
What's up?
Not much. What are you doing?
I wasn't gonna come into work today, but you need help, so.
You weren't going to come into. Why weren't you going to come into work today?
I'm gonna go to Asian market. I need to buy What are you, live shit? Hi.
I am live shit.
You're doing a live shit instead of working. You're doing a live bullshit.
Well, I was talking to my girlfriend.
I knew it.
There's one guy said that he said he loved me, and I was a little bit like.
Exit only.
Yeah, no.
Nah. You know, my voice is not back yet. It's been freaking months.
See, we ended up with, I think I said this on my Instagram, that when we were hauling, and I know where it came from.
Where?
The Epstein bar came from that goddamn restaurant.
Oh yeah, when we were holding. Where the hell were
We were hauling corn or beans. Was it beans? I think it was beans.
I don't remember.
Anyways, whatever. We went into this restaurant, and after we ate at the restaurant, we ended up getting sick, and we've been sick for a while. We've been sick for months. I got sick in December, so it had to be corn.
No, you got really sick December. You got sick after in England.
I was
And
sick
you
in
got
England.
sick
I
in
never
England.
got over it.
No, we never got over it.
We never got over it. So she
England
takes a
virus.
blood test, and she's got Epstein-Barr, which is a kissing disease or mononucleosis, and that's what we have. She's got the same schmegma in her lungs as I do. So you've come on today to tell us that your brand new Deere combine, a couple of brand new tractors, new corn planter, and new grain bin. Yeah, that's exactly what I came on to tell you, that I spent $3 million.
Damn.
Did you know I was going to spend $3 million?
Whew.
Yeah. $3 million to make one? No. I'm going to give you the secret to life. Never owe more than half of what your income is, which is true. If you owe more than half of what your income is per year, you will fail. Would you sell the New Holland Combine? Well, I mean, if I don't use it anymore, I would. Are those your glasses there, or are they Tim's?
That's not mine.
I wonder where they came from.
Mine is right where the
Tim.
corn seeds.
I hope you get a Deere Combine. Nah, I'm not buying a John Deere Combine. I'm just not buying a John Deere Combine.
No, what are you buying? Oh, you're the yellow ones.
I like the
The
yellow
one that
ones.
we look at the.
The yellow
Essex.
ones, yeah, the yellow ones.
Right.
One of the yellow ones. If I buy a new combine, who knows? There's Alpha Male Construction videos by Michael Fazio. Oh, wait. Hey, Michael, how are you today? Oh, hello, Teresa West William, the Philippines. Baby, I hear it's hot as hell there. It's hot as hell.
Well, he's not in Luzon. He's in
Bohol.
Bohol.
That ain't far. That's even hotter. That's closer to the equator. Well, I just bought for 10 grand some tire jack. 10 grand? Wow. I'm not, look,
Mom,
I have used New Holland combines my whole life. I ran a John Deere combine. It was slower. It was not as clean a sample in the bin. To me, I'm just going to stick with what I know, and I know that New Holland makes a good combine. You can ask Jeff Ramond. He'll tell you. Ramonda. Jeff Ramond. So you want to do a walk around this corn planter and see live what we actually have done and what we're going to be doing? Tim had that crack showing big time on my videos. Well, he was advertising for you. In the sun, black tires are... Wow. Wow. Yeah, it gets hot. Yeah, he was advertising. He's like, oh, Lewis, check out my ass crack.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Well, Lewis has this gay fetish with Tim.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I refuse to let him wear those suspenders that he has. Like, go ahead, Tim. Lewis is watching. Get that ass crack out there. Yeah, you can run some lithium grease down that crack and he'd be ready. There you go. That was a lot of crack. Tim keeps eating and he's not moving enough. So it does kill. Teresa's voice echoed when filming. Echoed? I don't know about echoing. Oh, in the crack. Okay, I got it. Yeah, she filmed that. I didn't tell her to film that. She did that herself. I know a lot. Yeah, need some crack spackle, huh? Tim is doing he's been doing 3D printing for years. Oh. But yeah, we got to go visit Lewis.
Louis Billbar?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to meet his future bride.
John Stevenson is a big... What's that?
I'd like to meet his future bride.
Oh, I thought you called her a broad. I was like, that's not nice. I'm sure Stacy's a really nice girl. She puts up with him.
I know, right?
Yeah. This is all I ever see of Stacy. It's like this. And I think if she could get a foot up there, she would. She's like, fuck you, Lewis, in 7 different directions. Because he's always got that camera in her face. So, I'm over here bullshitting with you guys. Get your seed and chemicals bought? Yeah, we're pretty set on that. I'm on the fence. I've been using Bicep 2 Magnum for 3 years. the generic brand and the last year I used the actual brand, the actual name brand, Bicep 2 Magnum. I used Stalwart in the past, which is the same stuff. This year, I think I'm going to use Prowl H2O, and the reason I'm going to use Prowl H2O is because I can put that on with my fertilizer ahead of time, and then when I lay down that cover crop, I'll lay it down and then plant through it. Then I'll just monitor and see if anything comes up, which I doubt that it will because the Prowl will have been there for a week and a half or so. Then when I spray my Roundup, yeah, the water-based Prowl H2O. Not the old stuff that you put it in the fertilizer and it turns into like Vaseline in the bottom of your spray tank. That stuff is awful. But Eastern Shore Farmer's corn planter should be done. If not, he's been working on that thing for 2 months and it's not as big as this one. And we should be done with this one here in a day.
In a day it should be done?
Yeah, we'll be done tomorrow morning if we get over here early enough. Oh, no, we won't. We gotta go to church in the morning. But yeah, that's rocking my world. But anyway. Yeah, I think Lewis left. He got Stacy smacked him or something. She did. She's over here smacking him. What's your opinion on the Heston balers? Well, they're good balers. I don't have any problems with them. Pig manure injected on your fields? Okay. How far is Bohol from the... Wait, why is that not coming up? I cannot see that whole comment. Yeah, it's in the northern hemisphere. I know that. We're up north. We're up north of Manila. That's where we're based at, up there. We were going to go visit with Michael, but William got sick and made us homebound for 4 days. Literally 4 days. And then after that, we only took short trips for another couple of days. So...
Someday there's more time.
We were down on, we went down to Palawan, which isn't far, is much closer to the equator. And I'll tell you what, it was effing hot there. Have I had any luck getting help this summer? No. I haven't really advertised for help, quite honestly. I mean, I do need it, but we'll see. Yeah, we still use Crohn's, sure. Bunch of Krone parts over here, $42,000 worth of them that I just picked up. And then there's probably another 10 on the shelf, so there's $52,000 worth of parts over there. My wife is just working over there. Can you believe that? I'm over here bullshitting. Saskatchewan. You'll come help me? Well, you can. You got a driver's license. Most people want to help me. They don't have a driver's license.
Who wants?
So what is your job? Show everybody what you're doing. Tell everybody what you're doing.
How do I do that? This is your channel. This is not Asian ass channel. They don't want to see Asian asses.
There's an Asian ass.
They don't want to see Asian ass.
Oh, is that
They
what
want to see Kano ass.
So this is what she does. She's actually pulling the scrapers off of the blades, the openers. Yeah, you used to farm? Well, what happened to you? What'd you quit farming for?
Who is?
Rob Schmidt. That's a hard one. I gotta get... Hey, when you pry that up, then just push it back. It'll be fine.
I'm trying. They're stiff. Ah.
Yeah. It's cold in Saskatchewan. You ain't kidding. Watch this.
Canada?
Yeah.
Hey?
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 We met a Filipino on the airplane. He was, hey.
It's so funny though.
And he was
said
from
it.
Vancouver, not Vancouver. He was from Toronto. Come to this side. Come to this.
I got it out.
No,
It
come
just-
to this side with your pry bar and pry.
This
Right
side?
here. Right here. Come over here.
Oh.
To the camera. Show your ass.
I don't want to show my ass. I'm not
Take that
10.
thing right there. And pry. There you go. See? I showed it her. Well, yeah, I expect to see Stacy out there working on yours. It gets done much faster. And you know what? My wife, we have a good time, don't we? Most of the time?
Sometimes.
Sometimes I argue with her, and sometimes she argues with me. What was that comment?
Normal. Oh.
You're like finding help. West people have gotten so lazy these days. They want the highest pay and the least amount of work. Both, all. I know. Well, that's it. You see, my other corn planter was 12 row. This is 24. So I don't need the bullshit. I can get done faster, spray sooner, and get more done myself without having to hire more people to do anything, really. Fuck them, right? Fuck them.
No, thank you.
Yeah, they can go to hell. You know, there's a lot of people. You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not even worth it anymore. Not even worth trying to hire anybody anymore. No, I'm gonna build a test bench for my meters. Someone was kind enough to give me somebody was kind enough to give me a couple of meters, and I can just make a test bench for these things, or even just use the corn planter at the back, hook it all up, and then spin some seed through it and see how that goes. But I really got to be careful. You two make a good team. Yeah, I guess so. You still got the Honda Goldwing? Yes, I do. God, you remember that? That's been years, like a lot of years ago. And it's funny, I hadn't looked at it in a while, and I was up in that shed there maybe, a week ago or so, and looked at that Honda Goldwing.
Yeah.
I told her, I should even get it out. I should get it out, start it up. Who doesn't remember the Honda Goldwing? Yeah, I got a Peterbilt, sure. I've been threatening to sell it. I'm kind of interested to see why. When did you get a Gator? I thought you said they were worthless at one point. That? That's not mine. Is that Gator mine, Teresa?
No, that's there.
That's my father's. Yep, that's my father's. Is it handy? Yeah.
Oh, yes. I thought you were doing soil tests.
We were doing soil tests with it. It is quite handy. Semi runs great. But yeah, so no, it's there. It runs. It works. We use it. It's a diesel. It's a HPX 815E. Equity hires. Oh, you got no idea. If you are not employing people, you have no idea the drama that employing people brings. We had Carl. He was the biggest drama queen ever. Carl was. Carl was a drama queen. Unfortunately, he just was. He knew everything about every subject, get you all riled up and leave. Had my dad so mad at him, he gave him the finger on a daily basis. What's Tim doing today? Well, I've already yelled at him. He says he's sleeping in. He may find out that he's going to get a pay cut. Yeah.
That would be a good idea, dude.
Pay cut?
Yes.
Yeah,
He's only holding.
that's right. Yeah, the hydraulic are fixed on the VT, right, Teresa? Yeah, let's go out and take a look and see if if my JB weld worked. I don't know. Did I show everybody what the hell I'm doing? God, it's warmer out here than it is in there. That's cool. We're getting sunshine now, which is nice. We'll dry this up. I think we might have had a half an inch of rain is all. Day of the Fool. Yes, it is. This is Day of the Fool. Let me flip this around here. So what happened was we got this thing so stuck, and Timothy did this. He was digging out that chain because I buried that tongue and we couldn't get the chain off. So Tim was digging and he took these hoses. We had them disconnected and put them here, and he hooked them here. And when he didn't unhook them, and when I pulled ahead, this one here, it completely snapped that hose right off. But I was fortunate enough that the company that I get my hoses made at use Eaton hose. So we just put a new end on there, which was fine, but it broke that and it broke this one. The green one, that goes way back here to this aluminum block. This aluminum block is over $700. And it pulled this and pulled the threads out of that aluminum block. Just pulled the threads right the hell out of that thing. So what I did was, there was an O-ring. I don't know what she did with it. I think she had it here. Anyway, I have, yeah, what happened to the O-ring? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I guess the rain washed it off down onto the ground someplace. It's lost forever. Ripped the O-ring out of there, ripped the threads out. So what I did was, I took the hose off. This is a filter, this fat thing right here. That's a filter. And that comes off of that fitting there. These are all O-ring fittings. Pulled that fitting off of there, and then I brought this out and I cleaned it all up, and I heated this up a little bit because, you know, to get the residue out of it, the residue out of there, I had to heat it up. 11 p.m. here watching live. Damn cows in the house again. The dog barks to death. Hey, the dogs always bark in the Philippines. Come on. You have roosters crowing, dogs barking, and cats getting raped every minute. Just wakes you up. So anyway, what I did was I wound this nut out. This is the compression nut that presses the O-ring into the tapered seal. So I wound that out, 2 threads, 2 full revolutions, and then I took this fitting and I coated it with JB Weld after it was all cleaned up. I ran a test through first to make sure that it would grab those threads, and then I JB welded that thing, stuck it in there, and then I tightened that nut up with the O-ring on it and the JB weld. That son of a bitch ain't never coming out of there ever again, ever. If it doesn't, so I've been waiting for it to cure. It is hard as a rock now, so it cured, and that fixed that. This block, $750. $750. So we ordered it anyway, so it'll be on the shelf. $750 for that thing. But anyways, it'll be on the shelf in case something does happen to it again, and maybe it never will. I don't know. So we fixed that, but we ordered that, and I ordered these little guys here because I like these. We broke that one and that one, so I ordered new ones of those, and now it's fixed. So it's no big deal. It's just it was frustrating, and people say that I was hard on Teresa, but here's the thing. I told her, don't go in there. Don't go in there. And she got greedy. Greedy. She'll tell you. She got greedy. She wanted to do all of it, not just a portion of it. So she did all of it, all right. All the way into that mud hole, right?
I think this one out.
You probably...
These.
What is it?
These?
These?
Yeah, it's stiff.
Which one is it?
I jump and bounce it around. It's still not right.
Because you're tightening it.
Is it?
The wheel turns, the disc turns this way.
Am I opposite again?
You were born opposite. You came out feet first.
No.
I think you did.
Wait.
Turn it over.
This way?
Yes, dear.
No.
I bet you $5,392.
And that way?
Just do it. Yeah. Always to the back on the discs.
Like these?
That is the reverse thread side. Yeah.
So that's correct?
You get it ready to working ground, we'll get you every time. Yeah, well.
Are you sure now?
Somebody asked how much we paid for rent on that swamp. Well, that swamp was out of the paid rent area. You know why? Because it's a fucking swamp, right?
Yes.
All the land's fairy tale creatures live there. All of them. Every single one. You know, the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the freaking Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. We got Shrek and the donkey. We've got the gingerbread man. They all live there. We don't pay rent. They pay rent. We don't pay rent on that. Right, Mom? Right?
All right, MacGyver, how do you take that off? I got it in there so bad.
What?
And it's crooked. Oh, Oh, you gotta be aggressive?
Yeah. If you yang on that like you yang on me sometimes, you dirty-minded little Asian. I just seen the look on her face, like, you're telling him I yang on your what?
Don't yang you.
Yeah. Ready? No, these have reverse threads. One side is normal, the other one is reversed. So they both come back.
Baby, come
So righty-tighty on the right side, lefty-tighty on the right side, on the left side. It is backwards. It's right left-handed thread.
Oh, you're drinking.
It is. It is. And oh, let me tell you a story. I love these live streams. Let me tell you a story about left-handed threads. The other corn planter, I had Cody working on it, and he got the torch out and started torching on the nuts on that side because he could not get them loose. Well, there was a reason he couldn't get them loose. They're left-handed threads. He ended up stripping the threads out, heated it up and stripped the threads out. I don't need to eat lunch. I just ate breakfast. And let me tell you something. I'm 50 years old. I'm closing in on 51. She'll be 40 in how many days?
9 days.
9 days. Her birthday's in 9 days. We're going to have a great big happy birthday for her. It's her 40th birthday. So I'm going to have to do something semi-special. I think I'll take her down to Tractor.
You never does
I think I'm going to
special.
take her to Tractor Supply and get her a nice supply of grease for her baler. 40 tubes. 40 tubes of grease. You don't like that? Come on, 40 tubes will get you at least a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where's my cutter?
Cutters. So anyway, so Cody stripped the nuts out of it. Stripped the nuts right out of it. Swamp panic. She didn't panic in the swamp. She sunk it in the swamp. And I was like, well, I think I can get this out of here. I will tell you this. My wife is pretty good. She stopped. When she realized that she couldn't go forward or reverse, she stopped.
Isn't that the policy?
That's the thumbs up. That is the policy. So we'll go back a couple of years.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Here
A
we
couple of
go.
years. And there was a certain nephew of mine who had his own tractor and baler. And he went into a place and got stuck. And then he proceeded to get it so stuck, and I mean so stuck, that we couldn't get it. We pulled the tire off the rim trying to get it out.
Yeah, he buried his tractor.
He buried the tractor. He had the belly down in the mud. It was badass. The baler was buried, tractor was buried, and all you could see was about a 3-foot hole on each side. It was bad. But she saw that. She learned. You don't do that. And that's it. She may be better than you deserve. Are you better than I deserve?
No.
No,
We both deserve each other because we're both pain in the ass.
That's right. She's as stubborn as I am, and I'm as stubborn as she is, and our son is as stubborn as both of us put together. Is that right?
Yeah.
What are you beating on?
I'm beating on the dirt so it loosened.
Oh. Oh, did you hear that? She's just rough. So, anyway, I guess I should probably shut my mouth and get to work here.
Yeah.
You're shedding Ireland, servicing your chainsaws. How's the weather out there, Wes? Well, it was raining all morning, and now we heard some thunder roll this morning. That was nice. But yeah, it's actually, there's an old wives' tale. If the lightning strikes before the grass is green, we're gonna have a drought.
Really?
And that's the old adage.
So we're gonna have another drought again?
Yeah, we're preparing for the worst. Hoping for the best, preparing for the worst. Just noticed that you have gained at least 5,000 subs. Nah, well, yeah, I guess you could say that. And there has been a steady unsubscribe campaign trying to take them all away from me. That's how that's going. Not far from Brent Knoll. I don't know where Brent Knoll is. That's Ireland, but I don't know where. Bramhaminga, I think so too. I can go feed the animals, have to do a few. There you go. It's raining here in Michigan, and it's supposed to snow this afternoon. Well, good for you, buddy. I got to plant oats tomorrow. I got oats to put in the ground tomorrow. We had rye on a couple of places, and the rye didn't take. I think the atrazine from the corn took out the rye. So it should be, I just need to get a cover crop in, and that atrazine should have broken down a little bit better by now. Wow, you got 2.5 inches in Wisconsin. Whew. Of rain?
Yes, or rain?
Rain. Snow, it wouldn't be too big a deal, but. Come on, stop. I have to go to the barn. Get out of here. Just get out of here. Get with you, Bram. He's the Tire Eject. Oh, Tire Eject has a new product out.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, Tire Eject has a new product out. They're sending it to me. They sent me an email asking if I had any tires that were near replacement. Like I need to replace them. I'm like, yeah. I got 2 tractors that need new front tires, the 6210R and the 7530. And I showed them pictures. There's cords showing on these tires. But because we're just doing on the road stuff, there's no sense putting new tires on them until later. So Tire Eject says, hey, would you like to test out our new product? It will seal up to a 1/2-inch hole. I'm like,
1/2 inch.
a 1/2-inch hole? Are we talking 50 caliber? Turbo Till will get you stuck quick. Yeah, well, yes, they will. They will. Actually, we don't have a Turbo Till. We have a Turbo Max. We are ahead of the curve. Turbo Max. We can put down pressure on our rolling baskets, and we can adjust the angle of our blades up to 6 degrees. Greetings from Hungary. One of these days I'm going to get to Hungary because you know what? That's where my family is from on the Pandy side, if you didn't know. Have a nice day, Michael. We will, yes, we will make it to your place. I'm thinking next year when we fly into Manila, we just hop on another plane and go to Panglao. Yeah, I think that's what we're
It's
doing.
easier that way
It
than
is,
going back to Manila.
Because instead of us going to Olongapo and then back to Manila, then going over to Panglao or Bohol, we just book a flight from Manila to Panglao and, spend a couple of days down there, 3 or 4 days down in Bohol. I want to see the Chocolate Hills, the Tarzir National Park.
Me
There's a
too.
bunch of different places to see down there. Teresa is also my name. There you go. Is it your first name or is it your second name? Because Lady Farmer thinks big.
Oh.
So, but anyways, that's what I'm planning on doing is that. I think that would be the best way because then we just leave Panglao, fly back up to Manila, and then go to Olongapo from there. And you're welcome to come up there too. I mean, it's fine, one way or the other. Are you having issues?
Yeah, I can't get it out.
Oh,
That's what she said.
that's what she said. Seems like you could kill a lot of deer. Do you lease out your farms to hunters for extra income?
Hallelujah.
She got it. Can you
You know when you
please
get
do
it
the
out, it
rest
feels
of the
good.
live stream in 2.5 hours, then I'm done feeding? Well, in 2.5 hours, I'll be probably, 3 rows down from where I am now. That's what he said. That's true. Hello, everyone. Good evening and good morning. Lady Farmer, is that your first name? It's not your first name. Teresa is not your first name. It's not her first name, is it?
No, my first name is Maria.
Maria.
Mama Maria.
You set my soul free like a ship sailing on the sea.
So full of shit. Your eyes are blue.
See? What did it sound like Teresa was whacking off? Wrecking the place. She does wreck the place.
What? I don't wreck the place. I got what I need, see?
My county hunters are incompetent. Oh, come on, Lady Farmer. Will you answer me? Somebody retracted a message. When you kill a deer, others move in from other properties. It's an endless cycle. Thank you. Let them, listen, this is what you do. You let the deer overpopulate instead of depopulating them. There's David. David, why don't you come up and visit us today?
David who?
David.
Which David?
David. He knows where we live.
David Kaiser?
That's David Kaiser. We'll be here in the shop all day working on this thing. Get in your car, drive your ass up here, and visit with us. I'd like to talk to you anyway.
Yeah.
It would be a good thing to do.
Yeah, relieve your stress.
Not King David.
Then we'll get some couple of beers.
Yeah, we need to go see the Farm All Fanatic too. You got to convert him over to green power from that red power horse shit.
Oh, it's my future brother-in-law?
Yeah, your future brother-in-law. Your sister, well, yeah, that ain't gonna work. She's too picky.
Oh, yeah, she is.
And her pussy's stale now anyway. It's stale. It's
You do realize
expired.
I watch this shit, do you?
No, Does she?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, she's asleep now. It's too late.
Her pussy's stale. What the heck? How do you know her pussy's stale?
Well, she told me it was. Actually, I think it was you that said that she's outdated. Pastor, yeah. I'm gonna train you on antique machinery, Wes. Okay. Well, you're richer. What am I richer for? I'm broke right now.
Broke.
Are we broke?
Yes, big
We're
time.
broke. I haven't gotten paid from the mushroom barn in 3 weeks. Right?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. It's getting a little old. Don't you think?
Yeah, Monday we're
That's
probably gonna get
3 weeks of pay to Timothy. That's 3 weeks of my normal bills. That's 3 weeks of fuel. That's 3 weeks. That's,
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
wow. That's 30 some odd $30,000. Right? 30 some odd $1,000.
3 weeks is, yes.
Yeah, about 30 some odd $1,000, 3 weeks.
Yeah, you know, no money, no honey, right?
Did he get fired?
Who got fired?
Duffy Ag. I didn't know he got fired from his family job or from his. I knew he bought his own farm. I don't know where he bought a farm from. I do know that he was trying to buy a place in Missouri. Joe Moy, Alex. He's no longer the Alex the Dutch dairy farmer. He's Alex the Canadian dairy farmer. If you didn't know, he moved. The yellow McCormick, it's in the back corner. Have you seen it? Now, this is something Farmall Fanatic has probably never even driven. Yeah. There it is, nestled back in the corner. International I6. It's an original I6. It is the most awkward tractor I've ever driven. The Epic Planter. Yeah, wait till this thing. Holy smokes. This thing is big. This thing is big. What do you think, Gary? Do you think it's too big? He bought a farm in Western New York. You saw one sell at auction. Yeah, I think he was doing something with manure. Oh, sorry,
Did
dear.
you go over there in bed?
Last time, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
He left here and went in there, so unless the coyotes got him.
Hey.
Oh, there's where I was. I got to get back to my spot. And then I'm going to have to get to work because I got welding to do and I got spring sets to put on. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. I think 4 of them, right? Those 2 in the back, right? 3 in the back?
3 in the back.
Fuck, 3 in the back.
I think 3.
Yeah, I got to do those spring sets. They're a pain in the ass to put on, but once they're on, they're on.
Yeah, you got one here.
How's the
you got
50-20 and the 44-30? Well, they're there. Haven't used them. You might have to raise rice in the Philippines. I wouldn't mind raising rice in the Philippines. I'd give it a shot.
2 in the back.
2 in the back. So I still have got 3 to do right now, and then, yeah. What happened to all your classic tractors? They're in another building. Yeah. Yeah, you can repair it yourself. I can repair the new stuff myself as well, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at that, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
I can tear shit down. So I was thinking actually yesterday, I was talking to my brother-in-law, the only one I talked to.
You.
Own the land, let someone else farm it. No, I was thinking we should probably purchase a few corn planters or planters, grain drills and planters, like I'd say 4 planters in the fall, summer, fall, whatever, and rebuild them in the winter time and put them up for sale. Nothing ginormous like this because these are old. These are old. This is a 7200. Now you can update it and upgrade it to be a much more productive planter, I would think, with electric, the electric drives and stuff like that. And I was thinking about doing that because I actually enjoy fixing this thing. I wouldn't do a 24 row, but
That'll be big bucks though. For 20.
Yeah, I guess Needham Ag does do some of that stuff, but they have parts made for them for their stuff too. They have their own parts. I actually have Needham Ag firming wheels on my grain drill. I like them.
Holy moly, no wonder.
Well, how big do you want? I got a 4-row right now that needs to be rebuilt. That's a 7,000. I've got all the parts to that up here. That's a wide row though, you don't want that. But now I was thinking of getting like a 6, an 8, and a 12 row, fix those up for resale. Then get like a 1590 drill, completely rebuild it, turn around and sell it. Because they're like 80 grand now. They're like $80,000 for those things. But if you completely rebuild them, you can completely rebuild a grain drill for about $13,000 to $15,000. Completely rebuilt, soup to nuts. And, you know, so if you get it for 25 or 30, you go into 45,000 and then you sell it for 65,000 for a machine that's like brand new. And I've seen them go for 65,000.
Oh wow.
We rebuilt our 750 when you did yours. Thanks for the videos. It helped. Well, you're welcome. Yeah, that's why I do these. I go 6-row, fits an 18-meter sprayer and 8-row corn head. Yeah, there you go. Have you watched Clarkson's farm series? It's quite funny. He really doesn't have a clue about farming. Yeah, he's smarter than you think. But yeah, I've watched both of them and I enjoy them a lot. So I actually went to Diddley Squat Farm when I was in England. You can look back on my Instagram and stuff. With a 7,000 row unit plant pump.
What's that?
George Dixon. He talks too much anyway, sometimes. Yeah, you can plant. Yeah, absolutely. Finger pickup? Absolutely. No, I never did find out. It was my thoughts are is that tractor was a Caterpillar tractor. That's what Caterpillar branded tractor. What kind of liquid fertilizer do you put under the corn? Oh, that's kind of a secret. It's got secret sauce in it. So I guess I can't tell anybody.
Secret sauce.
Secret sauce. It's got secret sauce in it. 1 gallon of secret sauce, 2 gallons of liquid fish, and a little chelated calcium. And that is what I'm using as a starter fertilizer, believe it or not. Is that my tractor coming up here? Because it should have came up here yesterday.
Last night.
Yeah.
I better make sure William's not gonna get ran over.
Yeah.
My
Anyways, gotta go.
son.
Mad Farmer, 912. Yeah. You're over there by Farm All Fanatic. Somewhere's out there in Pennsylvania. Haven't talked to you in a while. Anyways, have a nice night, day, whatever it is. Bye.